Okay, we have Pisces rising, the ultimate empath. Pisces rising feel for the whole of humanity. They care deeply about others, but sometimes you don't see that off the bat. Now, Pisces rising walk into the ball. They'll be dressed in something really beautiful. They can be very, very glamorous. They love the whole allure of Hollywood, right? Think of Liz Taylor. She is a Pisces, and she embodies this whole sort of Pisces is bigger, better, bolder, beautiful, alluring, captivating, creative, talented. Pisces also make Pisces rising make fantastic actresses because they can mold into anything. They have this kind of fluid outer persona, so they can play characters, take off accents. They're chameleons who can adapt to a multitude of different situations. So Pisces enters the party. One minute they can be the life and soul. They can be the entertainer. They can be the joke teller, but they can also be the empath who's sitting in the corner with someone crying on their shoulder, right? Pisces rising is a man for all seasons, but they're very difficult to know because you're never really sure who they are. It's highly likely that the early environment for Pisces rising was also one that was very fluid and quite uncertain, and they learned to shy away from all confrontation, and that the way to deal with life is being what the situation calls for. But this can lead to them losing themselves. They're so busy being what other people want them to be for a quiet life, because that's what they learned early in life, that people are happier when you're pleasing them, and you get what you want when you're pleasing them, and you get acknowledgement and respect if you're pleasing people, that they totally lose track of what they want. Pisces can go totally off the rails in their life, Pisces rising. Sometimes they can be too addicted to drugs, alcohol, other forms of escapism, maybe just massive procrastination. The challenge for Pisces rising is to take control of their life, find their own identity, live their truth, and find purpose. And they often do that through helping others, healing, or basically entertaining. But the trap for Pisces rising is always to not lose touch of who they are, just because they have the ability to play all these roles. But it's a marvelously creative, but sometimes a tormented, troubled, and a sign that can kind of drift off track and never find track. But sometimes Pisces kind of, through being totally lost, find themselves. It's the rising sign of the wandering star. Okay, guys.